Welcome to Module 5 of the training series focused on college and career readiness for students participating in Kentucky's alternate assessment program. In this module, you'll focus on documentation and data collection for the new career ready measures. There are no handouts linked to this module. The CCR comparison handout can be utilized for review only. Previous modules provided information about the Employability Skills Attainment Record and the Career Work Experience certification process. The next group of slides will discuss where and how to keep the needed documentation for these measures. Teachers of students with moderate and severe disabilities are familiar with the Alternate Assessment and Accountability folder, also referred to as the AAAF. The folder has been a requirement of the Alternate Assessment Program for several years. The AAAF contains the following: student information, teacher code of ethics form, teacher quiz certifications, attainment task documentation, and transition attainment record documentation. The AAAF also serves monitoring purposes at both a district and state level. The Office of Assessment and Accountability conducts audits of the AAAF. A second folder will be maintained for the new Career Ready measures, the Career Ready Alternate Assessment folder. The folder can be referred to as the AAAF. The folder mirrors information maintained for the Alternate Assessment and Accountability folder. The AAAF was used as a basis because teachers have prior knowledge of this organizational system. The AAAF will be a separate folder from the AAAF because the Career Ready designation will be awarded by KDE's Office of Career and Technical Education. The office will audit AAFs when conducting monitoring or review visits for career and technical education programs. The AAF is divided into 5 components to include student information, teacher code of ethics form, teacher quiz certifications, Employability Skills Attainment Record, and Career Work Experience certification. The first 2 components of the AAF are identical to the AAAF. The third component of the folder, Teacher Quiz Certifications, will house the certification documents awarded for successful completion of the ESAR and CWEC online quizzes. The Employability Skills Attainment Record component of the AAF can include up to 5 sections for this component. The number is dependent upon when and how many times the ESAR is administered to a student. If the ESAR is administered early at grade 11, the folder section begins that year. If not, the ESAR documentation begins at grade 12. Reminder: the ESAR is required for all students at grade 12. If the student exits with a graduation code at the completion of grade 12, the ESAR documentation ends at that grade level. If the student does not meet benchmarks in grades 11, if eligible for early administration, or 12, and continues receiving services as a grade 14 student, they will continue to be assessed on the ESAR. A section will be added for each grade 14 year until the student either meets benchmarks or exits with a graduation code. The same documentation is kept each year and includes the completed ESAR and supporting evidence, anecdotal notes regarding specific student information on the ESAR, and documentation concerning the meeting to complete the record, i.e., who, where, and when. Component 5 of the AAF pertains to the Career Work Experience certification. For each school year beginning at grade 9, the grade level section includes the multi-year course of study, including the courses leading to the Career Work Experience certification, the transition service needs and post-secondary goals sections of the student's IEP, and anecdotal notes, which are supporting notes regarding specific student information related to the attainment of the CWEC. Note: the summary of performance can be used as anecdotal notes the year the student exits with a graduation code. Each school district can determine the system to use for the AAF. Your district may opt for expanding folders containing individually labeled file folders for each component and section, or a 3-ring binder with section tabs may be utilized. Any system will work as long as all components of the AAF are included. Now let's switch from how and where the Career Ready documentation is kept to how the data is collected for submission to the Kentucky Department of Education. The Kentucky Alternate Assessment Program website houses the platforms for collecting alternate assessment data. Most high school teachers of students participating in the alternate assessment are familiar with this site. If you are a new user to the systems, you must first register in the OTS. Once registered, your username and password will provide you access to the systems when they are open. The OTS is used for accessing KDE training materials, quiz completion, printing certificates, and downloading the Transition Attainment Record and the Employability Skills Attainment Record. Each district must have at least one person certified to facilitate the assessment process for the TAR and ESAR. Someone must also be certified for having an understanding of the CWEC process. Once you are registered and log into the online training system, you will find training and resource documents. The Employability Skills Attainment Record Administration Guide and the Career Work Experience Certification Guide are included. In time, a Career Ready database manual will be added. The Student Registration Database is used for score entry for both the attainment tasks and the Transition Attainment Record. The Career Ready Database is used for score entry for the Employability Skills Attainment Record and the student status in completing the Career Work Experience certification. After the completion of the ESAR, qualified personnel will key the ESAR scores into the database. For the Career Work Experience certification, the qualified personnel will key the student status into the database, indicating yes or no the student completed the coursework leading to the CWEC. The data is included in state accountability reporting the year the student exits with a graduation code. You can explore the Kentucky Alternate Assessment Program website further by accessing the link to the site provided on the slide. This ends the training module for Career Ready Documentation and Data Collection. Module 6 will include information to assist district or school teams in preparing for the new Career Ready measures. The module includes information about the Kentucky Taxonomy for Transition Programming, the District Self-Assessment Instrument, and the development of a District Action Plan.